So here's the fit of the TotsBots Teenyfit on my 2-month-old, almost 9-pound baby. Let's see. I don't have to pull up the wings or the hip snap or the underneath this part anymore. And we're not overlapped on the Velcro. The legs gaps, there's no leg gaps, and it doesn't leave any marks. The only place it does leave a mark is, if you can see right here, it's a little bit pink, and we've been getting this every time that she's been wearing this. I think the Velcro is just a little, it's very wide, it's very sturdy, it's a good Velcro, but it's a little bit too stiff for her because she's still always going into the fetal position, and even my husband noticed that. But I mean, overall, it's very absorbent. There hasn't been any leaks. She's worn this for 4 hours one time. She took a long nap, and she did make 1 and 2, and nothing did come out. So, I mean, I really like this diaper. It had just the elastic, like in the back, which is actually very soft elastic, but it keeps everything contained. If they put that here or some snaps, this diaper would be like just awesome. So yep, this one is the TotsBots Teenyfit. So this one is the TotsBots Teenyfit Star. It has the same Velcro as the TotsBots Teenyfit. And here's the legs. There's no gaps. Fits nice and snug. It doesn't leave any red marks either. Yeah, it's a nice trim diaper, very absorbent as well. So here is the Smart Bottoms Born Smart newborn diaper. This was one of the few diapers that fit perfectly under her umbilical cord stump when she was a brand new newborn. We didn't get to use the rise setting because, I mean, although it could fit under her umbilical cord and around her waist or her stomach, the leg gaps were so big that I just had a hard time trying to make this diaper fit on her. So we didn't get to use that. Right now we're in the 3rd snap in, and I mean, she still has room to grow in this on the hip snap. Sorry. But I mean, this diaper is just so awkwardly made because it's just so short. Unless you have like a super, you know, short, I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, this is what it looks like, and it fits perfectly around her thighs right now, and she can wear this for a good you keep taking okay, there you go. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but she has worn this for, you know, a good 3 hours, and it hasn't leaked or anything. It's just a really short diaper. And yeah, I don't know how much longer she'll be able to wear this. This diaper is definitely not going to fit up to 16 pounds with her. Maybe it does for other kids or other babies, but this is not going to last her that long. So yeah, not a huge fan of this one. I mean, but it does contain the leaks and the explosive poos. Haven't had any problem with that. It's just, the fit is just super awkward. Okay. So this one here is the Diaper Rite newborn all-in-one diaper. We're still in the highest rise, and we're using on the smallest hip setting. I'm not using the hip snaps right here because I am pulling the wings up just a little bit to make it a little bit tighter on her thighs so there's no gaps. This diaper is a little big, but not too big. I mean, she's worn this multiple times and she's had major poop explosions, and this diaper's never leaked. And I've also been using this as an overnight as well, and it's been working out really good. So here is the blueberry newborn organic Simplex. We're still in the smallest hip setting, and and I'm still pulling the wings up a little just to make it a little bit tighter around the legs. Sometimes if I'm not careful, when I put the diaper on, it comes out like this, and it's a little gappy, so I have to make sure I kind of just press and push it inwards, and then I pull this part up just to make it just a little tighter. There's the side. But I mean, so far it's been a good diaper. We haven't had any leaks or anything. So yeah, that's the fit of the newborn Simplex. So here's the Thirsties Natural Newborn All-in-One. We're still on the smallest rise, and I think because this diaper is it feels a little bit more stiffer. This is how it's been working with us for the hip snaps. So we're like 4 in and then just 3 on this side, which gives us the extra snaps. I mean, I can still fit my fingers in there, but I don't want it to be like digging into her stomach. And yep, and it's been fitting good around the legs. Only until maybe about 2 weeks ago, she hasn't been leaking in these diapers. But from the time that, you know, she was a newborn till maybe 2 weeks ago, she's been, every time she wore this diaper, we just get like huge leaks. Whether it was just number 1 and number 2. So I couldn't really leave this diaper on that long. Or actually, I was actually scared to just... So here is the Applecheeks size 1, and I just have a Diaper Rite bamboo cotton newborn size pre-fold, tri-folded and stuffed in here. I'm still pulling up the wings, and we're in 3 snaps in on both sides. It's a little big around her thighs, just a little bit. What it is, you know, she's got a pretty chunky stomach, and then she's got really itty bitty thighs. So I still gotta pull up the wings to make this fit. But I mean, I haven't had any leaks with this or anything so far. I just have to make sure that this part is snug on her thighs. Yeah. Oh, and there it is. Okay. Here is a Diaper Rite diaper cover, the newborn diaper cover. So we're on the highest rise setting, and the same thing on this one. We're like just 1 open in the middle of the hip. And I do pull it up a little, but I mean, this diaper fit really good from the time when she was a baby. And it still fits her now. We're just on the highest rise setting right now. And with this one, I'm still not using hip snaps because I do pull the wings up just a little to make sure there's no gaps in here. And in here, I just have the Diaper Rite newborn pre-fold, folded like this. So instead of folding it this way in 3s, I just usually fold it the opposite way and put these in her covers like that. So this is what I have inside the inside here. Okay. This one here is a newborn Rumparooz diaper cover. So we're on the middle rise setting here. This is the smallest, and then we're in the middle. And for the hip, it's the same thing. I just have one and then one on the bottom. There's the Diaper Rite pre-fold. And I still pull the wings up just to make sure there's no gaps around her thighs. And it's still a little big on her waist, but because the elastic is a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more stiff, I don't want the elastic by her stomach just causing red marks. So we just keep it at 1 and 1 here. I mean, it's kind of odd. It's like 2 and then 3 on this side. But, I mean, it's worked. We haven't had any leaks, and it's kept all the evil blowouts contained. And, I mean, this is a good cover. Really like it. So, this is the newborn on her. So, this one is the Sweet Pea newborn diaper cover. And, this one, I mean, it fits her well around the waist, but it's just, I guess she just has really skinny legs that she couldn't really start fitting this one around the thighs till maybe about a week ago. I mean, I'm still having to pull up the wings up here on both sides, and it's still a little gappy. And yeah, so I don't really use this one as much until maybe she gets a little bigger. And I also have just the pre-fold in this one as well. But I mean, I can see why a lot of people do like this cover. The Velcro is it's not too stiff or sturdy like the TotsBots, but and it's more flexible. Hi. And it's more flexible by the stomach area. Like, it's not really just digging in there. But, I just gotta work it to make sure that there's no gaps around her thighs. Yep. So this is the Sweet Pea newborn diaper cover. Okay, so this one here is the Nicki's diaper cover. The newborn diaper cover. And we're on the highest rise setting and the smallest for the hips. I still have to pull the wings up, and it's a little, because it tends to be a little gappy around her thighs, like right there. And I have a pre-fold stuffed in there as well. And even though it's on the smallest for the snaps around the waist, I can still put my fingers in here, but I mean, it's not like scrunching against her where I know it's gonna leave like red marks. Hi. But I just have to keep an eye, because I mean, like, this side is good, but then when I flipped it over to this side, it's still a little gappy. So I don't know, maybe one thigh is just bigger than the other. But yep, and this one is just stuffed with the Diaper Rite pre-fold as well. So this is the Nicki's newborn diaper cover. So here is the Thirsties Duo Wrap in size 1. We're still on the smallest rise and the smallest for the waist snaps. I still pull the wings up because this didn't really start fitting her till about 2 weeks ago. So here it is on the thigh. And on the other thigh. Yeah. I usually use mostly at night over flat diapers. She just farted. So yep, here's the Thirsties Duo Wrap size 1. So this one here is the Blueberry size 1 diaper cover. We're in the middle rise and 2 snaps in on both the top and the bottom. It's a little loose, like I can probably fit a couple fingers in there, but I mean, because she's always in like her frog position, that I don't want it to like rub against her stomach. I still pull the wings up just to close any gaps around her thighs, because she's got super small thighs. And here's the other side. And this one is stuffed with Nicki's newborn bamboo cotton. I mean, not Nicki's, but the Imagine bamboo cotton pre-fold, the newborn size. And it's, I put one of these in there. This is a cotton flannel white. It's a 2-ply, so it's just a little added booster in there. And this one has been working really well. No leaks or blowouts or anything. Here is the Dasana wool cover in the size, or was in the size, newborn or extra small. And I'm not going to be able to show this on my daughter because it was accidentally washed with my cloth diapers husband. And now it's shrunk and it's about the size of my hand. And I'm super sad because this was such a awesome wool cover. I've been using this over my all-in-ones and her cloth diaper sleep, whatever she was using to go sleep at night, and won't be able to use this anymore. So this is what happens when you accidentally wash, or when you wash your wool covers with your cloth diapers. I think it was just the hot temperature. So there you go. Alright. Okay, bye.